right, so today on the red couch, look who we have. We have the soca queen herself, Alison Hinds, with me here today. So, Alison, I've been trying to get you here on this red couch for the longest while. So here you are now, finally on the red couch.
Yes,
so,
yes,
yes. So we're going to talk a little bit about family life. We're going to talk about you because people see the persona, they see the Alison Hinds on the stage, the performer, and so on. And very often people, that's all they know. They know a little bit. Yeah, she's married and so on. Has she got children? Yeah, she's got a kid, that kind of stuff and so on. So tell me a little bit about family life first of all. What's that like for you?
Family life for me is basically like everybody else, kinda, but not really. Only because when I am traveling, Edward, my husband, he is daddy and mommy while I'm gone. But he does a fantastic job of making sure that Saharan is taken care of and all of that. And then we also have the extended family, the in-laws and so on. Her grandparents. My mom, when she was more able to, she isn't now, but she was also very involved as well. So my mother-in-law and everybody would always have a place in making sure that Saharan she has that stability.
They say it takes a village to raise a child.
Absolutely, absolutely, and the whole family.
The whole family, whole village.
Whole village in on this one.
What are her grades like and so on? How has she done? Has she done any CXCs and so on yet?
She did the CXC, and thankfully we are not one of those any of those parents or students that has to go and try to kill the people at CXC at this point. She has, overall, she has 7 1s and 2 2s.
Excellent.
So yeah, she's done very, very well. We are extremely.
And what are her plans? Where does she want to go once she's finished?
She's actually interested in the theater arts. From the point of view, she loves acting. She loves dance. She's been doing dance since she was like 3. But she likes set design, production. She loves that side of
very specialized, but very, very, very creative field to be into as well.
Exactly, yeah. And she's actually she's picked back up art at Codrington now, and she told me that she's really enjoying the class because I guess it's more free, it's more open, so the teacher is gonna help like each student find the medium that is best for them to work in. So she's excited about that, and she loves history. Like she absolutely loves
history buff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I did say that we would return to the COVID and how that has impacted on family life and so on.
Right.
And different people have had different experiences. Obviously, if one has a good, strong family life, if it's not good, well, that lockdown period could not have been pleasant.
Yeah, not at all.
How did you adjust to this period of lockdown and confinement?
It was an adjustment that I didn't know was happening until it happened. Because one minute, I had all these bookings. I was just come out of Trinidad Carnival.
Oh, you did Trinidad Carnival this year?
I did Trinidad Carnival this year.
Yeah. Oh, you're brave.
Yeah.
You're brave.
I was kind of like, I was like at the end there, I was like, I don't know what's going to happen here. Hundreds of thousands of people in the streets and everybody's, fresh out of carnival and, and then all of a sudden, because it happened that quick, really and truly.
It did.
I had all of these bookings and then all of a sudden that like 0.000 was like done. No more. Everything canceled. Everything done. And I was like, what is happening? And then I think we had curfew, and then literally 2 days later, it was like, we're going into 24-hour lockdown in 2 days. And the panic set in with everybody. And I and myself and Edward were like, all right, we're not gonna play into this whole panic thing. We good. always got food in my house.
Yep, you're right.
I had toilet tissue. I had all of these things.
Yep.
So I'm like,
No hoarding.
no hoarding. We were like, no, let's not go down that line. For us, it wasn't as hard because we live on a farm, and so.
So you have the outdoors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because that was my next question to segue. Was like, so on a daily basis now, what were you doing on a daily basis? I mean, I think of people, for example, in an apartment in Toronto or
Yes,
London or
yes.
New York, and I'm saying, gosh, to be locked up for 2 or 3 months, sitting in an apartment, and invariably in cities, the apartments are not even large.
Correct. Correct.
That would drive me absolutely bonkers.
I adjusted only because I love to be home. I like to be in my house.
You don't get enough as much time there as you would like, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for me to be home, I was like, oh, this is a novel idea. I'm just gonna be home. And actually, at the time, Saharan was by her grandmother. She had been there from before, maybe just before the lockdown. She and her sister, which is Edward's other daughter. And my father-in-law passed away in November last year. So we didn't feel like she should be there, like that my mother-in-law should be in the house by herself with this lockdown, and not having anybody there. So Saharan, excuse me, and her sister were there. So it was really just me and Ed. And and he still was working, because remember, he was always a part of essential services. It's a farm, he has animals.
Yeah, he has to look
all
out.
of
They
that.
cannot feed the animals,
Exactly,
you know what I mean? Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So
yeah.
he was still working as usual. I think they just
Like us here at Capitol.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Except it was, I think for the workers there was like reduced hours,
Yeah.
and obviously times for them to get off the road, etc., etc. My thing was, I didn't want to come out of lockdown bigger than when I went in, because that would have been easy to just sit down and watch Netflix and eat and don't do nothing and eat some more.
Which is
and
what happened to a lot of people, right?
Which is what happened to a lot of people,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Do you have any pet peeves? Things that really annoy you,
Bad drivers.
Bad drivers. Yeah.
So you know how it be every day. Every day. Now, I have road rage, but I have road rage inside my car.
Oh, inside your car.
Yeah. So
Oh.
I have.
It's a good place to have it. By
Yeah,
the way.
yeah. Windows rolled up, AC on.
Yeah,
But I will be cussing people.
yeah.
I'll be
yeah.
cussing.
When they give you a bad drive.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
The bad drive does annoy me. It does annoy me. My daughter always says to me, she says that, Mom, when you get road rage, you turn Trini.
That's funny.
But she's
Yeah.
actually not wrong for
Yeah,
some
yeah,
reason.
yeah.
And because I've always had, my present management is Trinidadian.
Yeah, yeah.
I've always had somebody, people
Yeah.
that are close to me and my team from Trinidad.
It's
so
natural. Yeah.
It's there. So apparently, I'm driving around there, all of a sudden, like, Olia, oh God, no man. Why when and it's be like, it is
That's
the
funny.
weirdest thing.
So you were born
In
in
England.
England. All right. So you're British.
Yes, I am.
So whatever happened to your
Cockney
British?
girl, East London.
Oh my gosh! Look at that East London accent there now,
Aoife,
man.
ain't
Lay it
that
on me
ain't
there
that.
now.
That's where I'm from. I'm a British girl. I'm a Cockney girl.
I had forgotten that. You see, so you lost the British accent, but I see you can get back to it very quickly.
Yes, I can.
So when you land at Gatwick, and immigration says good morning,
It comes out.
It comes out
right back.
So,
When I'm
let
with
me
my
hear you,
fa-
man.
when
So I'm
with my
immigration.
family,
I says
yes.
good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very good. Welcome to London.
Thank you so much.
How long will you be staying?
I'll probably be here about 2 weeks or so. Yeah.
Alison Hinds, thank you very much for coming on the Red Couch today.
Thank you so much, Vic, for having me.
Always a pleasure.